for the next couple of minutes, let me talk to you about why men pull away. Why men pull away. The reason why men pull away is one of 4 reasons. Well, there's more, but the 4 I want to talk about over the next couple of weeks will be emotional unattachment, or he's just simply not into you. Maybe he changed his mind. The 3rd thing is that he's deliberating still. And the last thing is he's just not meeting up to your expectations. Let's deal with emotional unattachment. A man can become emotionally unattached if his spouse is using sex as a weapon. I know I came out the gate like that, and I'm sorry. But that's just one of the main things that I hear men talk about. That the wife, she says, no, not tonight, but she says it all the time. She never praises him. She never gives him accolades. And then when he's getting ready to touch her and try to show some bit of affection, she rejects him. So he's being rejected, and then he's being told no continuously. And so after a while, he says, you know what, what's the use? What's the sense of this? Well, it's just better that I just pull away. Meaning that he's just going to just be in the house, but not be of the house. He's going to be just coming through, just eating in the living room while you're eating in the kitchen, simply because he's emotionally unattached. The next thing you may find, the reason why he's or a sign that he's emotionally unattached is he might start to hang out a little bit longer. He may not come right home from work. He may just decide, not that he's cheating or anything, he's just emotionally unattaching himself so he doesn't get into any hurt. So rather than cheat, he goes to the bar and he drinks continuously because you're not being affectionate, you're not touching him. So he uses that as his reason to go. I'm not saying that there's not guys out here who are just alcoholics. I don't want to talk about that tonight. We're talking about why he pulls away and why you can't feel connected to him anymore when you once were. So you're going to have to pay attention to some of the signs and ask yourself, what happened? What happened in the relationship that caused this guy who once loved you above anything else, and he's starting to pull away? Why is he not talking about his feelings? Why is he keeping his feelings inside? Once this starts to happen, then my friend, please understand, he is becoming emotionally unattached to you. And they pull away because they may feel like you are sabotaging the relationship. So we're talking now about people who are just dating. And then you say, well, we've been talking for a month, everything was going okay, and all of a sudden he's starting to pull away. Did you say something? Did you do anything? Was there an argument? What was the argument about? Reassess these things, because there's a reason why he's pulling away if he's becoming emotionally unattached. Remember, we're going to talk about the other things in the coming days. But remember, if he's becoming emotionally unattached due to an argument, or if he feels like you're sabotaging the relationship, he will start to detach himself. He's only going to chase for so long before he decides that he needs to stop. If you feel like it's way too much more work than what he can handle, he may start to pull away from it if he's emotionally unattached. Please keep in mind that that's all we're talking about right now. He may find that you're into your work. Are you always working? And then when you come home, you're too tired for anything else. Do you never have more than 5 minutes for a conversation? So yeah, so he may decide that he's going to start uh, removing himself from the relationship emotionally if he sees that you are working long hours and you're just not paying him enough attention. Another thing is, as I said earlier, you may find that he's drinking a lot, or maybe you're drinking a lot. And if you're drinking more than what he likes, then he will say, you know what, I don't want this in my life. So he starts to peel back. He starts to pull back from the relationship and start to emotionally unattach himself to the relationship. Another thing is, if you seem like you have no time for him, if it seems that you have no time for him, and you got time for kids, you got time for family, you have time for everything and everyone else, he would say, well, where do I fit in? And if I don't fit in, then I'm going to just remove myself emotionally from the relationship. I'm still going to take out the garbage. I'm still going to do the dishes. I'm still going to, get her car filled up. I'm still going to do all those other things, but emotionally, and I'm really not there. I don't know. So these are just some of the things I wanted to discuss. The other thing is, if they have an opinion about something, some real deep issues that they want to discuss with you, and it seems like you never have time to discuss those issues, then he will start to pull back from the relationship because he may feel that his opinion is not being valued. His opinion is not being valued. So make sure that you are valuing his opinion. Because if it's not being valued, then my friend, he is going to walk away. All right, so that is just some of the things I want to discuss with you on tonight to try to be a blessing to you. Remember, every man is different. Every man is different, so this doesn't apply to every single man. We're going to talk about the other three things in the coming weeks, and hopefully they will be a blessing to you in your relationship. But if your friend, if your man, if your husband seems like they're pulling away, look at everything. Is you or him drinking more than you were before? Are one of you spending more time at work than you were before? Are you sitting down having dinner and having a real conversation about issues, or are you avoiding the issues at hand? Are you using sex as a weapon in the bedroom? Are you saying no just because, or are you saying no because there's some real issues like fibroids? Please be honest with your partner. Please be honest with your mate about everything, so you can get the passion back into the household. You need those four things. You need intimacy, you need affection, you need love, you need respect, you need passion, and the list goes on and on and on.